that really actually rock with you, like you said.
Period.
People that actually want to hear your music individually, like you. I like your music.
Yeah.
Let me hear that.
Yeah.
You got something for me? I've been waiting. Them people.
Yep.
You need those. Because as many of those as you have, that's going to build your value in these buildings that we got to, you know, representing us to say, hey, a lot of people really like him.
Yeah.
Let me spend $1 million,
Yeah.
$2 million,
Yeah.
whatever,
Right.
just for him.
Right.
So, you know, it's a business, man.
For sure. I want to say, coming from my standpoint, because I am trying to come up, I definitely do want a record deal one day, but I just want people to feel me, straight up. I feel like once I put my music out there and people feel what I'm saying, the fans gonna come like they are now. The fans are gonna come, the record label's gonna start to come, and I definitely feel like you have to play it safe as an up-and-coming artist. You have to do your research. I watch a lot of interviews from artists, major artists that's up right now, you know what I'm saying, that people know about. I take from what they're saying and apply it to myself, what I'm doing with my music. So I definitely feel like you have to play it safe. You can't just jump into it. These guys here, they have experience. So I listen to them, what they saying, I listen to what other people are saying, and I know you can't just jump into it. So definitely doing your research is very important.
When we say play it safe, right, let me be clear about this. I want to clear that up real quick. Especially as a new artist, right? You better not play it safe as a new artist, because whatever is out there, then that's already out. I was speaking as a more of a songwriter standpoint. I'm going to give them what they want. I'm going to give them a dose of something else in case they might want it. But I'm going to give them what they want, you know. But if you're a new artist, your best bet is to break whatever mold that there may be out there.
Yeah.
Because whatever's out there is done.
Yep.
We can't do that no more. You know what I mean? You got to come and kind of, you got to turn up.
In the work, like, say if you're trying to do it independently, like she was like talking to sound like independently, you gotta be able to put in the work independently. So that means you gotta like be able to perform at like small venues, like colleges.
You gotta have a team.
Yeah, you gotta have like a PR, like you said, a team. You know what I mean? Every magazine interview, you want to make sure you're hitting up. Even like the blog internet sites that aren't even that big, you want to hit up everybody, because all those fans, those are all fans, and they're gonna remember. You know what I mean? You support it, and you just put in that extra work,
In the ground.
and you bring that to the record label with you, and they see all that. They be like, yeah, we can work with you. You know how to promote.
Generally speaking, this is to my audience. Generally speaking, do you feel as though artists play it safe? And if so, let me get who's your favorite artist out right now? And do you feel your favorite artist plays it safe or not?
I think it just depends on who your audience is. Like, everybody doesn't appeal to everybody. It's some people that do play it really safe, and generally those are the people that are selling records. But then you have other people who are signed to not necessarily major labels that do just as well, that make money off touring all year, and we don't know anything about them. It just depends on what you consider to be successful for playing it safe. Some artists don't care about putting out albums every year because they make all their money touring overseas and we don't ever see them. It just depends on what you consider playing it safe or what your audience is. People like Lady Gaga make a big impact because they don't play it safe, and we most of the time don't know what the hell she's talking about. But there's a place for that. A lot of people stimulate visually. A lot of people stimulate because they have amazing shows, but their songs aren't necessarily that great. It just depends on what you consider playing it safe.
I think like when it comes to artists playing it safe, I think they need to find out what works best for them. Like when you was just talking about artists that we don't really specifically know that much about. I know artists like Tech Nine. He's been out for years and been eating good. He's been on BET Cyphers, and most of y'all didn't hear his music before the Carter 4. You feel me? So when his style is like really not comparable to anybody else's music right now. So I don't think he plays it safe, but he did what he knew would work, and he stuck with it. So if you know your game is good, play your game.
I think playing it safe is not always the best, because like you gotta look at people. This is a bad example. But look at people like our future. They play nothing safe. Nothing played safe at all. They spoke their mind. They did whatever they felt, and they became successful. And of course, it's a white crowd. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Still telling how you look at it, because that's their lane. Nobody else is doing that. You know what I'm saying? They're shock artists. Nobody else is shock artists.
I feel like when artists do play it safe, they're dumbing down their talent. Also, when playing it safe, to me, one artist I feel like doesn't play it safe is Nas. Nas has held up to his craft and has not really conformed to what everyone else is doing. Nas is not going to turn around and start rapping like 2 Chainz. Nas is going to stay Nas. I'm trying to think on a...
I just want to say that I feel like a lot of artists do play it safe, and I feel that by playing it safe, you're not really trying to take music to another level, and I feel like music is supposed to grow like it was like from the 80s to now, like it's grown a lot. I feel that if they keep playing it safe, we're going to be stuck in this one time period, and that's not good. Like, we take it someplace else.
I think it's 3 parts to the game. I mean, you can't put artists in playing it safe. An artist is an artist. You can never fake artistry. You get what I'm saying? Some of these rappers or people are just entertainers. You know, so they do what they paid to do. It's just like you going to Walmart. Your manager tell you to stock shelves, what time to get there. They could report to the record label. They got their writers set up. They give them what they gonna sing. They go out there because they got the face and the voice. An artist is someone who's actually created everything from the jump. So when you separate the two, you got an artist who is the Kanye West and the Weeknd, who have their own sound and their whole feel, to where if I'm chilling smoking my hookah today, I want to put on some The Weeknd, because The Weeknd has created his own genre of music, his own feel. But then you have entertainers who are like YC and FLY, people that just racks on racks, and they never live past that record. Why? Because that record was just a role that they played. The industry, the music industry is like the acting game. You got great actors that could come in like Denzel. You give them a script, they can read it and make it feel like they really lived their life. You get what I'm saying? And then you got artists who sit at home all day and write what they've been through, what they feel, and what they've seen through other people's eyes. And, you know, like that conversation. So a businessman with an entertainment, and it's 3 entities. It's the businessman, it's the artist, and it's the entertainer. The businessman can get with the artist, push him out there, and you got a great product. But the businessman can also link up with the entertainer, hire somebody who may not have the looks or the voice that can write real good, but at the end of the day, it's all business. People trying to get their bills paid. So are they playing it safe? No, they're doing what they got to do to survive. You feel me?
Y'all want to comment on that?
No, he put it in perspective.
He did? Okay. Yeah, he summed it all up right there. Go ahead.
I think you should leave it there. I should leave that there.
That was true.
Yeah, you should end on that.
You
though.
should
End on that.
We don't keep going digging that one right there.
Yeah.
After the feedback tonight from this tonight's discussion, does it change your perspective on how you will write your lyrics in the future? Has this changed y'all in any type of way?
I've actually learned some stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, it changed in a way for me, you know, to enhance my skills as a writer. You know, you're never too good to not learn nothing. Shit.
Right. That's respect.
I feel like I'm always be church, regardless of regardless of anybody how they feel about it. I'm always be church. I'm always write about what I want to write about. But what I have, like he said, he learned from it. What I have taken from this is as far as like business perspective from these guys. I've taken a lot from that. So I can't say from this discussion I won't change how I write my lyrics, but I did take some things from it. So.
I think it was just good to know that people still want to hear like
Real shit.
real music. You know what I mean? It's good to know that sometimes because we be in our own world and we like, you know, like I think the biggest point here has been tonight that we also, you know, we're all entertainers, we're all businessmen. Some of us are artists. We're all artists. Like, so it's like it's good to know that people still want to hear great music besides ourselves. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say this, like, for any, more so to the artist, find out what you want out of it before you get a deal. By that I mean,
decide if you want, you know, the commercial success to where your record takes you to a fragrance, your fragrance takes you to Pepsi, Pepsi take you to, you know, Mac line ladies, like, because that's a whole different thing from I want to be innovative. I think, like she said, we're getting stuck with this simple. I've been cursing a lot. God forgive me. I'm about to say shh, but we stuck with this simplified music, this dumbed down music, and I think that's because we're afraid to innovate. Innovate means to create, to bring something new and refreshing. I like what Miguel is doing because it's just different. You know what I'm saying? Period. I gotta really listen to what he's saying, but I like just the vibe because it's not typical R&B, you know what I'm saying? And then when he explains himself, he explains it as such. Like, they put me in R&B, but it was a time where you could be creative in R&B. It's a time where it wasn't just a beat machine, you feel me? It was live instrumentation. So I want y'all to just, as aspiring rappers, singers, songwriters, innovate. It goes back to what Verse said. It's your first time out. Like you, Sammy, I have my diehard fans. Like I know who I'm singing to. You know what I'm saying? And then I can sprinkle in a little bit to captivate some new faces. But for the most part, Sammy at 25 on my third album now, I know who I'm singing to. But for y'all, y'all don't know who's gonna support y'all. So come out all kinds of weird if it's considered weird. You know what I'm saying? Come out with some substance. Or if I really have to like concentrate on what you're saying, because you don't know at 2015, 2017, 2020 where music's gonna be. So get back to just that substance, find out what you want out of this deal that you're seeking. You know what I'm saying? And then always keep in mind, like my man said, Ray Real said, it's business. It's business. Nobody wants to put out music that's not going to make them ends at the end of the day. We go through too much BS in the business to not profit from it. And I'm not saying just for the riches and fame. I'm talking about, like you said, to eat at night. You know what I'm saying? And sleep comfortably. So like keep in mind and just find out what it is you want from this music business that we're in. That's all.
I think the fun thing about being an artist is you get to be very creative. And when someone tries to take away your creativity, I feel like that dumbs you down as an artist. So, you know, as an R&B singer first, it's like Sammy said, it's good to, you know, keep your substance so you don't lose your lady fans or just your R&B lovers. But as an artist, you know, think outside the box and be creative and, you know, make music for those other weird fans, you know, who support weirdness and who support artists who think outside the box, because there's nothing wrong with balancing that too.
So I got a couple questions from on Twitter. Maishan, can you please sing for the audience?
Flowers don't mean nothing anymore. All those gifts and all my love letters, you've thrown them out the door. Even when I try, I end up sleeping on the floor. I guess an absence doesn't make the heart grow fonder anymore. So was I wrong for my mistakes? You waited long, but I was late. Promised I would love you better. I guess your heart has found a place and now your love has gone away. I thought that I would do much better, better. Yeah.
So y'all
calm down, ladies, calm down.
Yeah, we're gonna turn this into a concert now.
All right, go in. This question is for Anthony Q. What projects are you working on right now, and what can we expect to see from you in the future?
Yeah, I have a new single called Moneybags. It's releasing October 30th. It's up-tempo, and I'm working on the album for 2013. Just got signed with Sky's the Limit, Capitol Records, in 22, so, yeah.
And this question is for Sammy and Verse. What's your favorite song that you've recorded thus far, and why?
I have this song called Couldn't Make It Special, and it's basically about being in a situation or being in a relationship where you couldn't give somebody everything that you felt they deserved. And so